Morning, campers. Well, if I got a story for you. Last night, you want to heard the wolves. Like, I know what coyotes sound like, because, we have coyotes in Alberta. And, I know what they sound like. But these were wolves. They were singing. It was a little unnerving, I'll tell you, as I'm lying in my tent. But, you have to keep telling yourself, they're not really interested in me. They would sooner have nothing to do with me. But I tell you what, when they were all singing and going, I was like, geez, I wonder how close they are. But, it echoes at night and sound travels further at night. So, but anyway, my campsite wasn't the greatest. But you know what? I fell asleep like almost right away. Had a really good sleep till about 11:30. And then I was sort of tossing and turning. But I did get sleep. I slept, off and on. And then I had to turn, and it was fine. It wasn't as nice as it could have been, but it was okay. So now I'm just getting ready. Probably have to do a little drying out party again. I get a lot of condensation now because it's actually really cool at night. I had to put my fleecy on last night. In the middle of the night, I was just chilled, so I put my fleecy on, and then I was fine. I was actually maybe a little too hot, but it's either one or the other. So, and that might have been the reason that I wasn't sleeping as well, is because I was a little chilled. That's kind of what I thought anyway. But anyway, that was last night. So today, you know what's going on. Try and do 25. See where that takes us. And I was looking at the map last night for that Surica Pass, because I think that's where Jerry's going to be, but I have to confirm that. But we'll see how it goes. That's a few days away yet. So anyway, we'll talk to you later. So here we are, guys. This is what the view looks like today. Came across this meadowy bit, and I'll be in through the trees again, I would imagine. Maybe I'll be out at that meadow in the distance. Not sure, we'll have to wait and see. You can sort of see the mountains in the distance there. Nice. And then I just came through a section of trees. I've been mostly in the trees the whole way. And actually most of it has been single track. But it came out to this double track here. That's been it. Okay. Talk to you later. One thing I should tell you guys. So after I got dropped off yesterday by Jerry, I haven't seen anybody. Like not one person since then. So not quite 24 hours, but it's getting close. And I haven't seen anybody. No SOBOs, and I think I'd be very surprised if I see any more. Actually, I think our paths have now crossed, and it'll just be SOBOs now. But or maybe section hikers, out for the day. But I haven't seen anybody. And interesting, eh? It's we'll see how long it is before I actually come across somebody. Talk to you later. So I hope you guys can see that. I don't usually get to see much wildlife, but I saw these guys. I don't know if they're pronghorn antelope or elk. I did see some pronghorn, but they were running the opposite direction. Then I saw these guys, but they're too far away to make out. Nice to see some wildlife though, other than grasshoppers. So I know I've done shots like this before, but I just want to show you. I'm in the middle of this kind of valley, plain. I don't know how to describe it, but I'll do a 360 here. And as I'm walking along here, I think about like the people, the first settlers that were walking through the vastness, in the wilderness, because that's what it feels like right now. Like, you know, I haven't seen anybody in over 24 hours. And here I am on my own, walking through this vastness. And yeah, I think about those guys that first came to the, you could say, the New World, whether it be in Canada or the States, and they walk through this wilderness vastness. Yeah. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Because, yeah. Actually, this is behind me. That's where I came from. Okay, talk to you later. So this is a pretty nice spot. This lake is called Lake of the Woods. All the lilies. Yeah, there sure is a lot of them. Yeah. Nice. We're just heading off into the trees there. Okay, talk to you guys. So, not much to report. Going through those meadows, and then which are kind of nice actually, and then into the trees and on the single track again, and yeah, that's been about the day. It's not over yet though. It's almost 4 o'clock, but did see 2 people. Saw a cowboy with his 2 dogs. He was off the trail. I waved at him, he waved back. The Nobo, I think he was a Nobo. Could have been a section hiker, I'm not sure. He didn't really seem to want to stop and talk. He had his headphones in. We said, hi, how you doing? It's good, like, good, yeah. And then we just went our separate ways. But yeah, and now it's, we're getting a little liquid sunshine. It's kind of nice I'm in the trees though, because I get a little shade. So that's been it. Stopped for water, had a yard sale, drying out party, because my stuff gets wet. Condensation at night, I think it's just a change in the temperature. So there's all these cows watching me, but they got used to me, they were okay. Yeah, so I'll show you the trail. I'm not going that way, I'm going to go round. But the trail is, there is quite a few blowdowns actually. And I think it's just mainly, you know, I didn't realize this, but there's only like 800, oh, I hit a rock. There's only like 800,000 people in Wyoming. So you can imagine, it's a pretty big state, you know. There's not a lot of people. So you can sort of see why some of this stuff may, although they have been doing some clearing, like big stuff, they've cleared the big stuff. Looks like we got a junction here. See, that's a blocker. You see that? And it's also in the shape of an arrow. I'm figuring I probably either go this way. I'll have to look at the map. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so here we are, Gunsight Pass. And this is the view from where I came from. And I guess I could go up there if I really wanted to, but I don't think so. And then this is the view down Gunsight Pass. So yeah, it's pretty nice. See the mountains there in the backgrounds? Because I'm going to go into the Wind River Range, you see, at some point. And that's mountainous, you know, and then before I go into the basin, which will be flat. So yeah, looking good. Looking good, as long as the rain holds off. I'll just show you this again. It's really, really, really nice. Actually, and the other reason I'm excited, you see the snow, still a little bit of snow up there. I'm excited about Gunsight Pass is I remember seeing it on a YouTube video, and it was just the name and the, you know. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to be here. You know, after all these months of watching these videos, and I'm actually here. It's really quite something. Hey guys, so was having supper back there, and who came along? Fluffy and Robot. So I was talking to them. They stopped and chatted for a little bit, which is nice. since I haven't talked to anybody in a while. So they were mentioning about circuit towers, and what's coming up right now is this knapsack alternate, which I guess is really, really nice. Pretty spectacular scenery. And so I had a quick look at it. And by all accounts, it does sound like it's kind of one of those things that you should do. You know, so I think I'm going to do it. And it takes you into, at the end, it takes you into that lake. So I'm thinking that's what I maybe take their advice and do that alternate, and certainly do the circuit towers, because by all accounts that's spectacular too. So since I'm here, I should do it. Don't have to take the easy way, right? Sometimes that's the mile counter in your head gets going, and you know. So anyway, yeah. So they said they were going to find some camping down here, but I might go on and just for a little bit until I find a spot, and then I'll just set up camp. And that'll be it for the day. So talk to you later. Bye now. Hi guys. So all set up for the night, and I've got some news. I'm with Fluffy and Roadblock, and I'll show you our setup. If they're okay with being on camera. I haven't asked them yet. I think they'll be okay. But anyway, yeah, I did 24 miles today. I thought it was more. But that's okay. I guess I did 24. That's good. That's perfect. I don't have to do any more than that. Anyway, and it was a nice day. And we're kind of out of grizzly country, sort of. Not out of bear country, but at least out of grizzly country. So that's good. So anyway, I'll show you where we're set up. Okay, here's my spot, right here. I'm going to put my backpack inside here. And look, here's Roadblock right here. Look, she's all set up. There's her tent. She's in duplex, Solplex. She's all ready to go. And Fluffy's right here. And he's actually in the Solplex, the older version. The original even. So that's interesting. And that tent's done more than one hike. So I mean that, you know, like that's pretty good, I think. Anyway, this is where we are in the trees. And we're all set up. Safety in numbers. So that's good, you know. Yeah, so we're all set up. So that's good. And I'm gonna, I probably won't hike with these guys because they hike way faster than I do. But we'll probably end up doing the same. Doing like maybe tomorrow night, maybe we'll be in the same area, because you know they're gonna like Roadblock said, you know, like these guys have got it figured out where they're going to go 22 miles tomorrow to the bottom of Knapsack Pass, then go over the top in the morning, and then down the other side, which makes sense, which would be, so it's 2 days. And then on the third day, we're hoping that maybe we'll be able to, Jerry will be able to give us a ride. It's somewhere, but we'll see. Anyway, hope you guys had a good day. I had a good day. Everybody's had a good day. And hope you're having a good evening. And yeah, we'll talk to you tomorrow. And it's good night from me. Hold on. It's good night from Fluffy.
Good night, guys.
And it's good night from Roadblock. Good night, guys.